There we go. Hello and welcome down to the Matt Cave. This is just going to be a quick little live stream. I want to try out a couple of things here with some new StreamYard updates. And then at the same time, I was going to do a little shopping around Steam because I want to get into some more PC gaming and looking for some retro games on there as well. So this one's not going to last too long today. I only have a little bit of time, but I wanted to hang out here for a little bit and test out a couple of things. Angelina, good to see you. Welcome to this very random surprise stream. What's up, Blazerhawk? Good to see you, my friend. All right, bear with me just a second. I'm just like really the whole reason I went live here um, was to test out a couple of things. I wanted to see a couple of the things that StreamYard recently added. Whoop. Hold on one second, everybody. I got to see what's going on. My wife is calling me. Look at that. Just as I go live, let me see what's going on. I will be right back, guys. Give me 2 seconds. Oh boy, see, this is why I don't randomly go live because I just boomer it the whole time. Oh boy. Yeah, I was saying yeah, Sabersmith, I don't normally go live randomly on Sundays and everything, but I had a few minutes and I wanted to test out a couple of things. My wife just called me with a quick question about something. We had a little bit of a plumbing emergency. One of the clamps holding some of the flex lines for the heating for the hot water line broke and the line came down and then it flexed a little too much. So she was passing by the Home Depot and picking up a couple things, so she had a quick question about it. But anyways, I got a few minutes. I wanted to take a look at a couple of things here um, to see what StreamYard has added to this. And one of the things they added, as you saw me when I was muted, I'm moving my hand around. If you look in the background, there's a video image playing. And instead of just adding a static image, just a standalone picture in the background, you can add video backgrounds now. And this one with this like kind of wavy blue stuff here, and is one of the preloaded ones that StreamYard provides for free in there. Well, not for when you have the paid version of StreamYard, you can get some of these features. I'm not sure what's in the free version when this goes, but it's pretty cool. Um, and you don't have to use what they have preloaded. You could add your own videos to it. So that's what I'm looking forward to doing and using something maybe I don't know, maybe like a looping video of like a Starfield or something like that, like Lightspeed or something like that. I did something in Streamlabs a while back when I was playing Dark Forces, where I put myself, I made myself look like I was in the cockpit of an X-wing, which was a lot of fun. I got to do stuff like that more often. But I love that they added this feature. Now, if I go back, I'm going to go back into the brand section here because I noticed that they do the music as well now, and I think they've had this for a little while. I'm gonna load that up. Let me see if the music actually comes through on the stream. I'm gonna load it up on my phone real quick here and see if that's actually coming through and if it's like loud. Okay, I turned it down. It was actually really loud. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. I like that feature. I like the music feature. That's pretty cool. And you can add your own music to it, which is a good thing. That's definitely a very good thing, because then you can choose and put whatever tracks you want. But StreamYard did put some preloaded tracks in there that you can have, from however you want to have it play. So that's pretty cool. You can have really customize it the way you want with any background you want or any audio images that you files that you want playing, which is really cool. Oh yeah, the kids are excited for Christmas this year, Angelina. We got some cool stuff coming their way, so yeah, I'm pretty excited to see the kids on Christmas morning and unboxing all the cool stuff that they're gonna get. It's gonna be pretty cool. Blazerhawk Darren says, I discovered that I can use my intro and outro music for the stream. Yeah, it's pretty cool because you can set up, like I did the timer video and everything in the beginning, which is cool. The little countdown in the beginning. That's pretty fun. They've had that for a long time. They had a built-in one, but I put that custom one in there as well. So it's going to be pretty cool that you can kind of mix these things in here. So this is the video border. That's really cool. I really, really like that new feature. That's a lot of fun. So the other thing, I thought there was more features that they added to this, but it seems like it's the music where you can add a bunch of tracks to it, which is cool. You could definitely add video files now. It looks like the looping video clips, those are still, I don't remember if that was labeled as looping though before. Oh no, you could just choose to loop a video. That might have been there before. And then they have, the logos and overlays like we've had in years past. So it looks like the biggest upgrade lately are these video backgrounds. And if I go into I can change it, and then you could change it's like this all blue kind of wavy deal here. And you could always go back to just static images in the background. But it seems like these video ones are the key ones. Let me see what else they had here. Oh, I can do purple. Purple and pink. That's cool. That kind of goes with my normal intro style. That's pretty cool. I like that. And then once they're loaded, you can change them on the fly however you want. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, StreamYard is one of those features that I wanted to start using a lot more for some upcoming streams, because I want to be able to invite guests. And, we can have some more discussions how we've had our live streams in the past where we're talking retro and having a whole group discussion about all kinds of stuff. We can do things like that with our members and all kinds of stuff. So this is one of those programs that it's very user friendly. It's easy to access. And then when bringing in guests, it's very simple for them to join as well. So that's great. I'm really looking forward to being able to do this more often. Let me just catch up on chat right here. Sabersman says, I'm getting my new PS5 in a couple of weeks. Found an awesome deal on Amazon. That is awesome, dude. Are you getting the is it the initial version, or are you getting the slim? By the way, tech wise and everything and functionality, they're identical. So you don't lose anything by getting the slim. But I'm betting that a lot of the original releases are probably going to get price drops because the slim came out. So But very cool. Forest Figures, what's up, Connor? Good to see you, dude. Good to see you, my friend. I know, right? I'm streaming during the day right now, so that means like you and I actually get a chance to interact with the time zones difference. Whenever I randomly go live during the day, I end up seeing a bunch of people I don't normally see all the time on the live streams. I see them in comments and replays and stuff all the time. But it's cool that, you know, kind of do this at different times so we can see other people. So I wanted to take a look real quick at these upgraded features. I'm really happy with that. The other thing I wanted to do here was, and I wanted to get your guys' opinion. I wasn't even sure if anybody would be around to be here, but let me share my other screen here, because what I'm looking to do is I want to get into some more PC gaming. I love my console gaming. I grew up as a console gamer, and I love using a controller. I'm terrible at keyboard and mouse, but I do want to get better at it. But there's plenty of games that let you use the controller as well. I do have the Windows ready Xbox controller and everything like that, so I'll use that on there, you know, whenever I need to. But what I wanted to do, like right now, oh come on now, I just closed out my share screen. 1 second here. I wanted to look through Steam a little bit here and kind of get some ideas of what I should be looking for. Okay, so I'm on my library screen, and I got a bunch of stuff on Steam already, all different kinds of games. But I wanted to take a look at the Steam store a little bit and see if there's anything that kind of catches my eye, and you know, stuff that could be a lot of fun to stream together. Maybe some new style games. I always love trying to find ports of retro games. So I'm curious, like if I just put in retro, will that find like ports of maybe like arcade games and stuff? Oh, that's actually going by title. That's interesting. There's literally a game just called Retro. What is this? That's funny. It's even curved like a tube TV. That's hilarious. That's pretty funny. I thought it would look for style as well, but it seems to just be going by just by title. What's up, Obsession? Yeah, I just randomly went live. I wanted to take a look at a couple of things on StreamYard and see if there's anything on Steam that was worth getting. Black Dragon says, been a long time since I played Bejeweled 3. Been playing Bejeweled 2 here lately. Dude, I love Bejeweled. Bejeweled is so much fun. It's one of those games that I'll sit back and play just to relax. And I'll play it on my phone or on Steam. Oh, what do you say? Empire at War got an upgrade? Star Wars Empire at War just got an upgraded for 64-bit. So is that going to be easier to load now? Because I have that game. Where is it? Empire at War. I know I have Empire at War. Galactic Battlegrounds. Empire at War. Ooh, yeah, I have the gold pack edition that had the expansion. I forget the other character's name that got added to it, but there was a whole other storyline there. Let's install this. I just recently swapped out my main drive in the computer. This computer came with 120 gig SSD that was handling the operating system and some, you know, basic stuff on there, but it just got filled up so fast. And I found a way to clone the drive and swap it out for a much larger drive. So now my main C drive is a 4 terabyte SSD, and I am loving it because I have a ton of extra space to play around with. Okay, cool. I'm gonna have to dive into this game again at some point. It should put in the latest versions, you know, that when we install it that way. So that's pretty awesome. I have a ton of the Star Wars games, especially the old ones, because I got that Star Wars pack when it came out on Steam. It was on like a crazy sale, so I picked that up a long time ago, and it came with a ton of the games, which is awesome. Let's see, what are we saying in chat? Sabersmith says, I've never played on keyboard, always play with controller. Yeah, I primarily play with a controller. In most games, I'll use keyboard and mouse if I have to, if the game won't allow for controller. Like, for example, one of the easiest ones, because I don't even consider it keyboard and mouse, it's pretty much just mouse. KOTOR, Knights of the Old Republic. You can literally play the entire game with just the mouse. You can use the keyboard to move your character around with the WSAD keys and everything like that, but you can literally play with just the mouse because the game at its core is almost a point and click game, which is why the port to mobile works so well. I have KOTOR on my phone and it works awesome. All right, let me see if I can. Oh, here we go. Categories. I haven't gone through the Steam store in a long time, so I feel like a total noob right now going through this because I play on consoles all the time. So I want to see like what style games can I dive into here that'll be fun to stream with you guys and get the different styles. But I always look for like ports and stuff of the older games. We've got themes, we've got strategy, sports and racing co-op games. But do they do it by like almost age of the games, or is there any different genre styles here that we can work with? Because I think that would be a lot of fun. Here we go, platformers and runners. What do they got in platformers? What do we got going on here? Ooh, what is this? Blasphemous. And I don't know about you guys, but the Steam store always like kind of drove me crazy with how everything is laid out. It's like there's no real order to it. It's almost hard to find things that you're looking for because I don't know, it's a little funky trying to find things. Oh, Sonic Adventure Battle, I have that game. I love this game. Sonic Adventure 2, I had this originally on the Dreamcast, and then I got it on the GameCube, and now I have it on the PC. The opening level where you're basically skateboarding down the city streets is so much fun. These don't really look like platformers, though. Like, they put Metal Gear here as a platformer. So, I guess that doesn't really... Oh, here we go. We can condense into 2D platformers. All right, now we're talking my language here. 2D platformers. Let's take a look at some of that. Let me catch up on chat here real quick. Let's see. Yeah, the Zan Consortium is the... Oh, right, from Empire at War. Right. That's the one that I was trying to think of. Spidey Librarian, what's up, dude? Says, I'm currently getting ready for the podcast, but want to listen to what you're up to. Cool, man. I appreciate it. Steam won't let me add it to my library because I didn't get it through Steam. I have the physical media. Steam has now a way. You might have to upgrade your Steam. There might be an update for it because there's a spot to actually add other games into the list. How did I do that? I definitely have games on this list that I did not get through Steam. Some of them came through EA, for example, and those are on there. But there's a way, I can't remember how to do it, but there's definitely a way to add your other games to this, which is pretty cool. But I like that we can find like platformers and stuff like that. Spidey says, what new StreamYard features are you looking at? So I was taking a look at, if you see like in the background here, Spidey, there's a video image playing in the background that's looping, and that's one of the ones that comes with StreamYard. But you can add your own video. So I'm going to make some looping videos that'll be in the background for some of the streams. And I think it's really cool that you can do this and have like a media image rather than a static picture, and have something moving in the background. I think that just kind of makes it a bit more entertaining and more interactive and stuff like that. So depending on the theme of what we're going to be streaming about, I'll change that background and make my own videos for it. One of the most fun ones I did was when I played Republic Commando, and I had a background image. This was in Streamlabs. I did a background image of a looping video of all the clones getting ready on Camino to get onto the dropships and everything. And I thought that worked really well. So I had a blast doing that. So I want to do some more stuff like that on here. What's up, Clifton? Good to see you, my friend. So yeah, agreed. It's something I could definitely use on my podcast live streams. Yeah, you know, it just adds another level of kind of interactivity to it. So I thought that would be a lot of fun. I did get the I do have these original Metal Gear games now. I bought that collection, the Volume 1 collection, And I always played growing up the Nintendo port of the original Metal Gear, and I didn't have the other version of which is considered canon. The Nintendo game is not considered canon in the Metal Gear games. The other one that was on what did they call it? It wasn't PC Engine. I forget what the other version was called, but that's the version I have now, and I started playing it the other day, and it's a lot of fun. Actually, I would want, I know the Metal Gear games, especially the Metal Gear Solid games, are very long. There's tons of dialogue, really long cutscenes. But would you guys be interested? Would you guys want to do some streams of the original Metal Gear? I'm talking the 8-bit style, like original Metal Gear. Like, can we? Yeah, here we go. Let's get some images up here. Can I make this bigger? There we go. This is what I'm talking about. Like 8-bit Metal Gear. Now, there was the Nintendo game, and it looked a lot like this. It was very, very similar. But this one that came in the new collection, it's the one that's considered canon and has more story points to it. So I think that would be fun to play through some of that game. It's definitely a lot. It's very cool. I like it a lot. How long does the video need to be for the loop feature? I think it's any length. I haven't seen any restrictions on it. So there might be a size restriction for the file. Let me see. If I go to, let's see, video backgrounds are now supported in Studio. If I go to add background, here we go. So it says the recommended size is 1280 by 720, and the max video file size is 200 megabytes. So it has to be a short video. And you don't want to go too high in, you don't need to make it like crazy HD. 720p will be perfectly fine. But if you make like a 20 to 30 second video that you want to just loop and export it in 720p, you should make the cut in that 200 megabytes size, because 200 megabytes in reality, when it comes to media like that, is not a lot, especially if you're amping up the resolution. Keep the resolution down to 720, and just it could be 10 seconds, it could be 30 seconds, something that's going to fit that size, and it'll play in the background with no problem. That's awesome. I love that, because that's the thing. That's the idea. You don't want it something that it's just for the background. It shouldn't be the main focus. That's the whole idea. It's just something, fun to kind of have to look at while the main presentation is happening. So we could have some fun with that, depending on what we come up with and the types of streams that we do on here. It says, oh, by the way, did you see my nephew visited? Oh, your nephew came by this weekend? Oh, would you guys do a stream together? That's awesome. I gotta check that out. Guess what he got me to play and actually enjoy? Oh boy, what is it? What is it? That game was so tough. It's the Metal Gear. Oh yeah, the original Metal Gear. Absolutely. But you didn't beat it on the NES. I don't know. What game did Spidey? What game did your nephew get you to play? I didn't see it in the chat here. Oh no way, dude! I'll tell you. Let me tell you something, guys. I know a lot of people don't play Fortnite, and for plenty of good reasons, right? And I was one of those people for a long time. I was like, it's not really my thing. But it's one of those games that once you do play it, and play it for what it truly is, not for what all the videos and stuff are about it, and on all the memes and everything, when you play it for its core, it's a lot of fun. The new season just started today. And it's pretty cool. They added a lot of advancements. I saw my son playing it this morning, and there's a lot of cool stuff on there. And you already got a victory royale? Nice, dude. Well done. Well done. It's okay. Don't worry. I play unranked all the time. It's all good. Yeah, the new battle pass solids thing is, it's pretty sick. It's pretty sick. I gotta say, it's a lot of fun. Fortnite's one of those games that it's just fun if you let it be. You don't have to get into all these crazy competitions and everything and stuff to enjoy it. It's just a lot of fun. Plus all the retro style characters that are in it. That's what drew me in. Like, I can run around as Optimus Prime or a Ghostbuster or freaking Wolverine or something. Like, it's just, there's so much there for a gamer like myself to enjoy, and that's why I like it a lot. But yeah, the Metal Gear games right here, the stuff like that, this is what I'm looking for, like something I can play on the PC that's going to be a lot of fun. And what I'd say is, because I'm going to wrap up here shortly. Like I said, this is just going to be a short, quick stream, but I want to hear from the community and see what kind of games you guys would like to get involved with, especially co-op games. If there's anything, that you guys would like to play together, especially on the member streams and stuff like that, I think we could have a lot of fun. There's tons of first-person shooters, and there's only so many of those that I really get into. Let's see what we got. Strategy RPGs. What do we got going on in here? Oh, speaking of RPGs, we got to play this soon. I got Super Mario RPG Remake, and I haven't even, it's still in the plastic. I haven't played it yet. And being that I didn't have a Super Nintendo until I was an adult, I didn't really get to play much of the original either. So when I dive into that, it's going to be a true first-time experience, which I'm really looking forward to. I have heard so many great things about that game. Mass Effect is another game. I tried out the first one, and I was really enjoying that. How about this one, guys? My son has this on the PS5, the Marvel Midnight Suns. This looks pretty cool. There we go. Whoa, is that supposed to be Spider-Man? That's pretty sick. Blade, we got Captain America behind him. Ghost Rider, that looks sick. Doctor Strange, and who's next to him? Whoa, we got some like crazy, like almost Night Sister style magic going on. Have any of you played this game, Midnight Suns? And is it good? I know it's more of a strategy game. Oh, we got Scarlet Witch. Oh man, Iron Man. This is cool. It's like it's definitely their own style and versions of these characters, but you can see the similarities to the MCU style of them. So that's pretty cool. But I know this game. Okay, here we go. Here's a screenshot of some of the gameplay. I know this is more of a strategy type combat game, which is kind of outside of my wheelhouse, but it's one of those styles that I'm interested in trying to get into. So what do you guys think? Is this a game that you guys have played? Spidey Librarian says it's a great game, but it feels like it goes on forever. Oh my goodness. And yes, you played it. Okay, that's cool. What about Moving? You can play with others and seems kind of fun. Blind Wave played last gaming stream. Moving. The game is called Moving. Oh, Moving Out? I saw videos of this. Is this the game you're talking about? I have this on I actually have this game on my PlayStation. Let me see. Yeah, it's a weird style game where you have to like clear the house. That's the one, Zaversmith? Okay. I do have this game. It was one of the PS Plus monthly games. So I have Moving Out 2. And it looked pretty fun, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie, it looked pretty fun. We could do silly style games like this too. You gotta figure out how to clear out these areas within the time limit. Yeah, it was like, I remember I saw my son playing some of it, and he's like literally like bringing stuff upstairs in the house and launching it off the roof into a truck and just getting it out of there as quickly as possible. It looked pretty cool. I like silly games like that are, oh my god, speaking of silly games. Okay, guys. I'm going to go back to my library for a second because there is a game I have that all right, you're about to understand how. Look, I'm in my 40s. I'm a giant kid, okay? I'm a giant kid. And when I saw this game, and it was like $1, it was like 99 cents. I had to get it. The game is called Crop Duster Supreme. And if you know the term crop duster, you know what that refers to. And you can imagine what the gameplay is like for this game. But it's an 8-bit style game. And the whole point is to clear the level of all the other characters that are in the game using your powers. So, and as you can see, I have some achievements on here already unlocked. Uh, my son and I played this game together, and we were laughing so hard we were in tears, to the point where like our stomachs hurt, and it's so ridiculous. It is so beyond ridiculous. But I am very tempted to live stream this game. It's only like 6 or 7 levels. Like, it's guys, I'm a giant child. But yes, I do have a game called Crop Duster Supreme, and it's out there for you guys if you want to play it. It's really, really cheap. All right, let's take a look at one more category here, and then I'm gonna wrap things up because I gotta take care of some stuff today. I gotta do some of that adulting stuff and everything, and being all grown up and take advantage of the time while the kids are playing with grandma and grandpa, so my wife and I can get stuff done around the house and actually get things ready for the holidays. But I had a few minutes, and I wanted to spend those few minutes with you guys. Let's take a look at I've been also hearing a lot of good things about all these different simulation games, right? My son plays PC Builder Simulator. One of the games I have is Power Washing Simulator. I have that on the PS5. I don't know what it is about that game, guys, and I don't know if you've ever played it. It is addicting. I don't know why. It's the most ridiculous premise for a video game. And it came with free DLC, the version that I got, where the place you clean is Croft Manor from Tomb Raider. And I cleaned it. I cleaned the entire mansion and the courtyard and all the stuff 100%. It took a long time, but I sat back in my recliner, and I just sat back and I relaxed, turned off my brain, and just, I don't know what it is, guys. I don't know what it is. Have any of you guys played these simulation games like this? Power Washing Simulator? I had no idea it even existed. Ended up being a PlayStation Plus title. Picked it up because I was curious because it showed Croft Manor. And I got addicted. I don't know. Should I be embarrassed that I got addicted to that? I don't know. But I had fun and I enjoyed it. And in all honesty, I recommend it. My son plays the farming simulator games. But I don't know how much these would really go. As far as like live streaming them, they could yeah, I know, right? Adulting sucks. There's too much to do. Yuck, adulting. It's crazy. All right, dude. Have fun, man. Good to see you, my friend. Oh yeah, absolutely. By all means, plug your podcast. Absolutely, guys. Definitely. If you have not yet checked out Spidey Librarian or Blazerhawk Darren, guys, all the content creators that join you here in chat, be sure to check out their channels. Click those subscribe buttons, smash those like buttons. Let's build this community together, and we just keep growing together. It's some of the most fun we can have doing stuff like this, and I love seeing everybody reach their milestones, and it's great. I absolutely love it. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, sorry, between chatting, I've had my head into my podcast script. Yeah, man, do your thing, man. Do what you got to do. We're going to be wrapping up here in a moment, but I just was thinking about all this stuff and the different types of games I could potentially bring to the channel and the different styles we could play. Because I know everybody has different tastes, right? As gamers, we all have different personalities and things we enjoy. And I know there's going to be plenty of things that I stream that aren't for everybody that are in this community. Not everybody is into the horror stuff. Not everybody is into the puzzle solving and things like that, right? Or maybe certain adventure games like running through Tomb Raider or whatever it may be. Even plenty of people may not want to, hang out for some of the really old retro games like Atari games. And I totally get it. Nothing wrong with that. We all have different personalities, different tastes in the styles of games, which is why I try to bring as much variety as I can to these streams. And when I decided to make the channel all about retro remasters and remakes, I figured that would kind of encompass a lot of things where we can mess around with it, but we can always dive into some other things on the outskirts of that as well. So what I would say is, if you guys have some suggestions or games you would love to try out or see on the channel and see if it's worth getting, let me know down in the comments. If you're watching live, and then checking out the replay as well, let me know down in the comments. Head over into the community tab. I'm going to post some more community posts on there with some suggestions of things I'm thinking about trying out to get your guys' thoughts on it. Leave comments on the videos. It doesn't even, in all honesty, it doesn't even matter which video. Whatever video you decide to watch on the channel, leave a comment. If there's a game you'd like for me to check out, pop it in there. I check out every single comment on this channel. You guys have been amazing as this community has been growing. But this is just some ideas I've had lately and thinking about these different genres. Even like The Sims. I have The Sims, whatever the latest one was, that has even the Star Wars expansion on it, where you can go to Galaxy's Edge and do all the stuff, and there's the rides and all these things. So I have some of this stuff already. Another one too are the sports genres. I love the hockey games. I do have some of the Madden games. I have the classic ones. Like, if you guys ever want to get into some classic Madden or classic NBA or classic NHL, the 16-bit genres of these, oh man, I have tons of these. I have like Mutant League Hockey, Mutant League Football, the really fun ones. There's a ton of stuff that we could do with all of this. Fuller's Figure says, one thing I love about the Matcave is the range of different games it gets played. Always something for everyone. Dude, I appreciate that. That's what I try to do. I want to bring some variety here if we can. There's so many channels out there that focus on one game, right? And I get it, and that's perfectly fine. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that. And there's plenty of channels that I watch that focus on one specific game, and I watch for that reason. But me, I don't think I could ever just focus on one game, because I would get bored. And if I'm bored, you guys will get bored, right? So that's the thing. We're never always in the mood to play the same game all the time, right? As gamers, we want to branch out and play some different things. Sometimes I just want to do some puzzle solving. Maybe I want to do just some platforming. Maybe I just want to turn my brain off and play Power Washing Simulator. We're always in different moods, and I want to make sure there's something for everybody. And at this point, we have hundreds of videos up on the channel right now, which is insane. I can't believe how fast that all added up. But look at that. I mean, there's tons of things that we could go through, even just in the simulation stuff. And there's some games on here I didn't even think were considered simulators, like DayZ. That's considered a simulator? I guess it's survival simulator. I've never played DayZ. I think it's a zombie game, and I like zombie games. I should probably check that out. But even things like racing games. If you guys like racing games, I have a fantastic game on the PS3 called Motorstorm. I got a bunch of the Need for Speed games. I have some of the Gran Turismos. We could definitely get into some racing games. I have Forza now on Steam, so there's a lot that we could potentially do with this. But yeah, that was just kind of some of my quick thoughts of what I was thinking about for upcoming streams on the channel. Clifton says we could play some Valheim. I don't have Valheim, but if it's worth playing, it's something I can pick up. That's something that could be a lot of fun. Yeah, racing games are tons of fun. Plus, so many of them are co-op, so we could dive into them together. We can get a bunch of people together and play some of these games. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit is so much fun. That one's multiplayer, and you're either the racer or you're the cops, which is so much fun. There's so many features on both sides. Like when you're playing as the police officers, you can call in a chopper, you can call in to set up the spikes up ahead on the road to stop the racers. There's all kinds of cool stuff you can do with it. And then there's things like Rocket League and things like that, where it's like you put a different spin on the vehicle games. And then, I remember when Rocket League came out, and I was like, this is ridiculous. Playing soccer with cars? How does that even work? And then I played it, and it turned out it was awesome. So lots of stuff. I have that Hot Wheels racing game. That game is so cool. It has the classic, and they're all like the size they would be, and you're racing on those orange tracks that we all grew up with. The Hot Wheels racing game is a lot of fun too. So yeah, PC gaming is something I want to dive into more, because there's so much variety, there's so many things on there. And now, finally having a system that can handle pretty much anything I throw at it at this point, I want to open it up. I want to expand. Maybe we set certain days specifically for PC gaming. You know, there's so many things that we could do, and there's a lot of games that I pick up on multiple consoles and systems, right? There's some games I'll pick up on the PC, and I'll also pick it up on the PlayStation. I'll also pick it up on the Nintendo Switch, giving plenty of opportunity to play with anybody. So that, because there's some games that aren't always cross-platform, so I want to be able to, you know, have that opportunity to play them, and I try to take advantage of the sales when they come out. I've also learned that picking up PC games seems to be a heck of a lot cheaper than buying the games on consoles. I don't know why that is, but when the game's 80 to 90 bucks on the PlayStation, I can get it for 60 on the PC. I don't know why that is, but you know what? I'll take advantage of that stuff whenever I can. So it's definitely something I want to try to get back into. Same here, PC Master Race. Yeah, everybody. I mean, I know the PC games over the years have always been the more dominant because computer games are always evolving and computers are always evolving, and the console stays what it is. Right? It's very rare for a console to be upgraded. So I get it. The PC is always going to be beyond what the consoles can do. But I don't know. I've always been a console player. I love my consoles, and I always will play them. But I've been in the mood to really dive into more PC games. So that's what that was the whole point of going live here for a little bit. As you saw, there was no real structure to this. This wasn't a planned stream. It was just on a whim where I was just like, you know what? I just want to go hang out with everybody for a few minutes and let you guys know what I was thinking about. So that's pretty much what I was doing here. And what? Liar. Why am I lying? Obsession's calling me out on something. I don't know. If you guys have not reached out over to Star Wars Obsession yet, if you've not checked out his channel, please do so. Like I said before, all the different content creators in here with you guys. Be sure to check out everybody's channels. There's something for everybody out there, and it's pretty awesome. So you guys are great. I can't believe how many people popped up all of a sudden for this. This was pretty cool. So always have fun with this. I'll leave you guys with some sort of an outro video here, just for the heck of it. And let's just throw let's just throw the Way Back Wednesday in there just for the heck of it. But guys, I will catch you on Wednesday. I've got a poll up on the community tab where we're voting. Our members are voting on what game we're going to play this upcoming Wednesday. One game in particular is in the lead right now, and I think we might be going back into Alien Isolation, so I'm going to get the doo-doo scared out of me probably this week. So we have that to look forward to. But guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. I will catch you on Way Back Wednesday, and just as the tease, here's the Way Back Wednesday video. Later, everybody. Keep retro gaming alive, because one day your games will be retro too. Hey, play the video.